Hey there, it's Patmos and nice of you to join me as we will continue our somewhat historic village in Ostriv. First thing to do, well, get some extra plows. We don't have enough adult oxen, but we can fix that soon. And, well, this is the one side of the river area. I still like this area. It's completely filled up, though, with firewood, so yeah, they really have to get that out. But this is a fun part. Here we have our little cowshed area, and look at this. We have enough to make a few oxen. So at least we have one now. And this one is 11 months, so we can make another oxen. And all the rest looks good, so let's keep it as it is for now. But at least we have the extra oxen in, so that we can get the extra plow going. This will speed up the whole process in this farm of doing the whole plowing and stuff. So I'm happy with this. It's ripening now, so we should get a lot of nice food out of this soon. And of course we get another plow in. Now, we were busy with the church area, and look at this. Here we have our cute little church area. I like it. Oh, the dairy is coming in. Let's move this over. They will keep removing those trees anyways, so it is fine. It just gives us a little bit of extra space now. Where they will not stop building stuff because this is in the way in the queue. That's what I mean. Alright, here we go. Let's see. We have an extra field ready. This should be in the rotation with this one. I'm going to make this hemp and this one wheat. Let's activate it. They don't have to plow it, and that's it. This one should switch next year, I think. Oh, should probably do it flax then, and then wheat, and then hemp. We'll have to see if this works out, though. Sometimes the rotation messes things up a little bit, but we'll see how it goes. For now, this is good. They're removing all of the firewood, so these can have more dried fruit in it. That's nice. Oh, look at the amount of dried fruit that we get. Let's go to resources and take a look at the dried fruit. Look at this. Produce 3,750. We'll store it all and then we can sell it indefinitely to the people. So that means no more food issues for a while. Messenger from Paniatine. Do we need something from them? I don't think so. Should we sell them something? I don't think so. We have some stuff in the storage, as we can see. 2,000 clothing. We could also sell some of this if we want to, but I'm not 100% sure we should. Should probably just leave it as it is, or only sell like 1,000 apples in here. At least we can tell them to accumulate those, and then we'll see how many they will bring in. Would be a bit of a waste to not sell stuff that would otherwise spoil, so that could be a thing. I believe we are also making a lime already. Yes, how much do we have in the village? Ooh, 7,000. Okay, so we can also sell a little bit of lime here. That just means extra money. Problem is we don't have a lot of people in here that can do the jobs at the moment. And we don't have a lot of hirees because, hey... Oh, did I set this up? No. Okay. Because we don't... Well, they're all going to work on the farm now. 16 apples. Wow, that's not a lot. Alright, but while they're busy with that, we need to take this all into account and check what we're building. See, because we are building a nice little area here with some extra houses. And I think that's pretty cool. So let's keep going with that. And I would love to see the tavern up and running. Although the tavern can take a little longer because no family would want to live there right now. And I don't think we have any booze yet, but we can buy that. So let's just hold off a second. Yeah, let's buy some mead. 2,000. It cost us 200. That's a lot of money, but okay. We can deal with it, I think. Problem is, of course, we have to set that mead up somewhere close here so that they can both sell it on the market. Because that's how it works with alcohol. You have to sell it on the market. And they need to store it for these people here. So we might just get rid of the peas or something. Yeah, I think we will get rid of the peas in here. Make that mead. Not that we have that yet, but as soon as we have it, they will start to sell it. That will get all the requirements for the tavern ready. And then we should at some point get a tavern. Will take a bit of time though. And I think we need 2 granaries in here. One just for the tavern, to supply the tavern with stuff. And one for all the food that we need in this area. For the tavern, I would like to get the small granary. Now this would generate another small street that goes this way and this way. So what we could probably do is just set this up right here. And turn this into a little fenced off area so that we get the idea of a street. Now, how do we do that? Well, what we could do is just go like this. So you get the idea of the street out here. It's not completely blocking the area off, which is something that I think is important. We can make this go like that. We can also put in... that's the wrong one. No, that's the right one. A single cart parking here that they can use. So that they can... This granary can use this cart parking to stock up on the meat from the trader. And then the road will just go like this. And we can decorate this up with like a few trees and stuff. Oh, that'll be good. That's basically the idea right now, to just do it like that. There should be plenty of room for stuff in here anyways. And of course we need to decorate some areas up. And I think the granary is not really what people want to see when they live in town and they go to the tavern. But it needs to be close to the tavern, of course, to supply the tavern. So this is a nice place, I think. Yeah, this should be okay. Alright, fishing should be coming to a conclusion at some point. And yeah, all the traders did come. So yeah, they were... Yep, there comes the first sailboat. Carrying all the mead. Nice. I would like to get some traders in from their Kachi though and get some extra money by selling off charcoal. Or the lime, but still filling this one up. See, there's only 200 in there now. We'll add up to 400. We also get some nice apples in here now. That's interesting. They can still change these out. How much are we going to get in? 3 and 600. Alright, well, we'll lower this to 750 because I don't want to sell too many. But I think we'll soon end up with a ton of dried food that we're not getting rid of anywhere because it's just sitting there. We have so much now that it might become an issue. Alright, if we do housing here, we could do this granary right here, following this street. I think that could work. So following the rotation of the street, we do this in here. And then we continue the houses right here. Just as the same as it was. So this is the first, then get a second one. So you keep the whole orientation of this little part of town by just building another row around it. Facing outward, I think that's nice. Are these also facing outward? I think so, yeah. Okay. And that makes it that we get a thicker area of density housing near the church. I think that's basically what will make the church look more fun, if you get more houses around it. Now the thing is, this is going to be the road. So what we could try is just place a house a little bit with the rotation of the road. But this is one of the big houses, that's the issue. See, this one is way wider than another one. We pick a new one. Yeah, that's already slightly better. So there should be even more slim housing. But if we try and squeeze it in like this, we can make this area look like there's an actual street here that's developing like this. Yeah. This side, and then I'll try one on this side too. That should probably take this rotation a little bit. This is a big one. I want a smaller one. No, that's the tavern. That's even bigger. Alright, this is a smaller one, so that saves some space. Although it does have a long entrance, though. Well, let's try. This is another one about the same size. Yeah, this makes it that it can go a little bit closer together. Maybe even move it up a little bit. So that you get more the idea that this is going to turn into something of a street as well. If I place this one right here, you immediately get the idea that this will be a street and this will be a street. That's kind of the idea that I want to go with. And then out here, we can now see how many houses we can squeeze in here. Only one more here to finish the little round. Yeah, there we go. This is good. Because this is not supposed to feel like a street. Alright, well, looks like we have a few building projects going on. Also feels like we might need some extra wells. We have 2 there. I hardly think that's enough. Now we do have a nice space over here, for instance, where we can just put in a well. So it's a little bit hidden from view, which I think is nice. So we can do one here too. So what you do is you sneak into the street and then get the well, and then we can continue the street like this. And there will be another street all the way around. So yeah, that's fun. I should stop now though, because the building queue is already way too long, and then makes it really hard for us to see. Another messenger from Penny-Utine. Well, we can sell them 1,000 lime now, making us 200. That's the same as the mead, so that's good. And we can sell them 750 apples. So we actually make some money. I do kind of want to make the apples a one-time thing though. We're just selling off the... no. We're just selling off the ones that we have to spare. So... they won't spoil, because right now most of the apples should be out of here. See, only 61 left. That's good. And I think once we get some of the dried fruits out, it will be even more. So that's nice. I'm going to move up the actual granary so that we can start to stock this one up with food. In here, we can already see... oh, there's still room for a few dried fruits, though. That will be helpful. I think the farms are still very busy. Yeah, see, these have the last hirees. These are still hiring big time. This one is probably still... yep, this one is still hiring big time. They haven't even harvested the first field yet. So that's where the things come in. We don't have enough laborers to transport all the goods around at the moment. It's fine for now, but yeah, might need some more work. And we still don't have anything like a tannery. We do make clothing, we do make shoes, we make threads, we have a lot of stuff, but we don't have a tanner. And I think we're getting close to the point, yeah, where we will actually be slaughtering animals. So let me just hold off a little bit. No. I'm going to place at least one tanner that can do the tanning work. Now the thing is, the animals will first go to the slaughterhouse. Now, even though we have the clothing industry here, with 2 warehouses, the dairies, we have a weaver, a tailor, a shoemaker, and that's it. So we also don't have a slaughterhouse yet. So basically we divide the clothing industry up in 2 places. One with the slaughterhouse and the tanners, and the other one with the where the actual clothing is made. So we have to set this up properly in order to have enough space for later. So what I would like to do is go like this. I have to take the curvation of the land into account. So these will be the 2 tanners. These will need a ton of water. So let's build 2 of these here. Why not? Then we do need people that actually slaughter the animals. And for that, we can use this same area. And then this will be the little slaughter tanning area. So they can slaughter the cows here, and later on we can do sheep as well. They can tan them here, and then they will be transported to the area where we make clothing. And if at some point we need clothing in another area of town, we can just build a new clothing industry there, and they will transport it all the way over there. So this might actually be working out quite well. And all we have to do is get 1 tanner up in the queue and a platform. And then one of these slaughterhouses only needs 1 tree removed, so that's fine. I don't really worry about the farm field. That can take all the time that they want. I don't care. New family selling in town. We immediately get a family in the tavern. Nice. And we get the messenger in from their Kachi. So let's sell shoes. 320. Let's sell what we have in terms of charcoal. Well, we can only sell this much, but this is 189.25 deal. This will make us the money we need. And basically, we don't have to buy anything, I think. So this is finally going to get us into some more positive numbers in terms of export. So we get some extra money. And we now have a tavern up and running. Did we set up the tavern tax? Yes. Okay, at 2.5. Could be that that's not nearly enough to deal with this not getting too wealthy. But we can always increase it. Actually, I'm going to increase it to 5 already. Let's just make it 5. Do the same for the Barbary Surgeon. We don't have it yet, but that's it. And of course, we have a wealth tax threshold. So these ones should be paying a lot of taxes soon. Well, we'll see. Would be nice if you could also see not the previous month income, but also how much they paid in taxes recently. That's not in here, but that would be fun, I think. And I guess most of these will be around, of the older houses will all be around 50, meaning that we did good. We can actually check that in the, oh no, not in this one, in the info overlays, the wealth. So all the older houses getting up to 50, meaning that they all make good money and that they can accumulate to 50. So we will never run into any money issues. So our economic setup is good. And once they reach 50, all that they have in excess will go to our little treasury here. So this will fall down again. That's why you see a lot of them just a little under 50, because they will get up to 50. But then they have to buy food and clothing, so the money drops down. Then it will slowly accumulate up again. So by having the numbers as they are, our village works well financially. And they all get a good amount of money. But as soon as they get too much, we fix it by making sure that the money comes back to us. We should be able to see the numbers if we take a look at wealth tax now. Wealth tax is up to 600. Salaries almost 2,000 though. So yeah, that's not in balance yet. But if you take the land tax and the wealth tax, we're already up to 1,000. So in taxes, we do make a nice amount of money. We do have a nice income from exports. We have imported about the same. So right now we have still a negative balance on the village. But we should still be making some money now on exports. See, these two exports have made us money already. And now when all the cards come from their card sheet, we should be getting around 389, I believe, in money. We can check that. 300, 400, 500 almost. So that should give us a positive balance. Because the balance is now minus 300. And once all that money comes in, we'll have a positive balance. Now, we still have a bit to go in the year, but economically, things are quite fine. And I do still like the tavern area that we built. It looks cool. People are really sitting there. The next houses will get up. So the church area will be filled up more. The trees growing. Oops. Just click there. Trees growing, which make this area looks lovely, lovely. And now it already starts to feel a little incorporated with the rest of the town. So far, this area is like it's a little bit loose as well. It doesn't really look like this is the new build area of town, and it's not fully incorporated into the town. But once we get all these rows of houses ready, once we start working on the streets here and get these areas filled up with other stuff, it will really feel more incorporated into town. So we'll have to find a way to deal with this. Could be as simple as adding a house to it. I don't think that's going to be. Probably should have built this house and then moved this one a little bit away. That might have worked. We'll probably do one here though, to at least make this street not as wide. Or we build a little park area here with fencing. That could probably do it too. Ooh, we have a granary done. Nice. I'll go to this granary. Honey, dried fruit, buckwheat, potatoes, flour, cheese, and dried fish. Let's copy this resource list. Put it on this one. That's already a start. So now they can put in a lot of nice stuff. They can buy honey from people, which is good. Dried fruit, buckwheat, potato, flour, cheese, and dried fish. I think this is perfect. Alright. All we have to do now is apply to all and apply to all. And now this one can be filled up with a ton of goods. And he's already coming in. And now we just need to wait for enough laborers to get things done. I want to sell this extra bit of charcoal for another 30. It's just free money. We have the charcoal anyway. Yep, there comes some dried fruit. Probably she's just getting that, so that's good. So let's make sure that we get the food transported into this granary. And when completely done, we have better food spreadage around town. I like it. These are very busy trying to get the trees out. It was up to 70, now 54. The trees that had to be removed for all the other buildings are done. So soon we get the slaughterhouse, the tannery, and one platform. The other ones I don't really care about at the moment, so they can be at the end of the queue. I do care about these wells, so these should probably move up a bit too. Another messenger from Dekachi. Well, then we cannot sell a lot. Although they already picked up the shoes, so we can sell these shoes and make another 295. That will bring our shoe count down quite a bit. So we'll have only like 700 to spare. But we also have the time to buy more, to make more shoes, so that's okay. And you know what? That's pricey though. That is pricey though. Let's buy another 1,000 leather. That should do the trick. Are we still making shoes? Yes. Oh, we still have a lot of leather actually. And plenty of threads. That should go... Why do they have so many threads in there? These are making the threads. We don't need them in here. Do we? Is that new? I think they need leather and threads to actually make the shoes now. So those are a few changes they've added. Size of batch is 50 units. Each batch of shoes requires 25 units of leather and 10 units of threads. Okay. Oh, that makes it clear. Perfect then. That works. They added those little things. I think for clothing you also need threads now to actually make them. Yes. So that's cool. I like it. I like that they've made those changes and now you need threads as well. And maybe at some point we're going to need like buttons and stuff for clothing. Things like that. So that would be awesome. Or like now we only make nails from the iron. Maybe later on we have to make some other stuff that we use in like clothing or fishing rods or whatever. There's endless ways to make it even more detailed in this game, I think. But it's fun already. And it's amazing work what they've done. And I know there's been a few issues lately with all the updates. And that not everybody is enjoying that as much. It does seem to be the case that... it varies from person to person whether you really experience a lot of bugs or not. So that's an interesting thing. Not everybody is experiencing big amounts of bugs. So I just hope that a lot of people won't lose hope with the game. I think the game is really good. I think you can still have a ton of fun. Maybe give it 1 or 2 extra updates if you keep running into bugs so that they get cleared of most of the bugs that are now in. But I think most of them are just a case of the new updates having a bigger impact than they imagined, which makes sense because it was a very big update, so it makes sense that it would have a very big impact on the game. But yeah, that can be a little bit of a put off, of course. If you want to just enjoy this game, you had so much fun with it, and now all of a sudden you run into these bugs. But they are working hard on it, making sure that that is fixed, so please don't lose your hopes. It will get better. Just give them some time for it. Maybe visit the game again in like 2 weeks or something. That could really help out. At least I think. I mean, it's your time, your game, your experience, so of course do whatever you please. But I would not abandon the game. Maybe just for a little while if you run into a lot of bugs, and then visit it back later. It will be good again, because if you take a look at how far they've gotten so far, how good it was, and what good of a job they have been doing, and they will not let that go to waste. I can promise you that. They are known for putting out a very good game, and they will continue that. Alright, we have another little park area. Let's see how this turns up. Of course, now it's getting into winter, so won't be very green and very nice looking, and it still takes a lot of time before it's actually trees maturing and stuff, but we'll see. Right now, they're working on the slaughterhouse. Very cool. We have a working tavern, so we can get past 450 people. Not that we need to, but we can. Let me check. Is this farm ready? Yes. Is this farm now ready? No, this farm is still not ready. Wow. Well, that's where part of the laborers are. This one is also quite far away from a lot of the houses, so they just simply can't go there to do labor jobs. That's another issue. But for now, it doesn't look too bad. Ooh, these need repairing. Why aren't these repaired? Come on. 2 more orders in queue. Oh, well, they're already repairing one. I guess since we built most of these at the same time, that is what's causing the issues. Because then they're not getting this done in time. Alright, let's build 6 fishing nets in each of these. Let's do apply to all, so that they will always have enough fishing nets. I hope actually that they will make those during the winter time. Like, they all need fishing nets, which is a bit weird. We have a fishing net there, so... It'll get worked on, don't worry about it. November, yeah, this will go to waste. Not going to be there in time to harvest it. Look at how much food we have, though. Crazy numbers. It always looks a bit weird now because of all the... it looks like plowed land. And there's nothing going to grow there. No, we'll cover it soon, though, so that should be better. Do we have some stuff to slaughter? Yes, we have one bull here to slaughter. None in there. None in here and none in here. But we get more soon, so... Slaughterhouse is ready. I'll leave it empty for now. Although, yay, they are already filling it up. Great job. We'll leave it for now. At some point, we'll put people in that can then slaughter those animals, and we can get some clothing going. And I would very much like that. Lime. Ooh, the meat is going quite fast. Guess we're selling it to a lot of people in town via the market and not really via this guy. I think the market stall might be selling it all. See, 100 and there's 50 going out. Going to the tavern? Yeah, okay. Okay, well, that's good. As long as it's in the tavern, it's good. Might have to buy some extra of those soon. 1,429 coins. So we did okay. There's nothing inbound anymore, so we should have sold and bought everything that we have. 3,000 leather here to make shoes. How many more shoes do we have in store now? 1,000. Okay, and we have them in here. So yeah, we can sell even more shoes. But there's more money to be made there. The burning is complete. Well, these are working to make the lime, so that works as well. We can sell more lime, we can sell more shoes, we can sell more charcoal. We could even be selling some clothing, I think. So, yeah. Alright. No fishing nets needed now, because, hey, they can't do anything. It would be nice if they would actually make the fishing nets now. I think they'll do that, but would be nice. I think they already made a few and put them in the boats already. So these now have a fishing net available to them, I guess. Interesting. Well, they still have to make them in here. Looks like they're doing the salting and stuff. Supplying resources, taking a rest. Platform and the tanner are ready. Now we're going to get into more housing, the granary, and then the single car parking. Yes. More dried fish, more dried fish. These are now set to 6 nets too, yes. I think they're just busy with the fish now. And then they're taking a rest, working. Good. What are you doing for work? Huh? Hope he's making a fishing net, but doesn't look like it. I don't know if it's set up to just be built during the summertime where they can actually fish. I don't know. We'll figure it out. He's taking a rest now. Taking a rest. Oh well. Oh well. Don't worry about it too much. These are all things, even if it might not be perfectly working right now, it will get fixed over time. Although, these appear to have fishing nets now, so... apparently, it does work. We'll figure it out. One more house to add to the ring. I like it. Bigger the ring gets, the better it will look. Alright, let's sell 346 shoes, 1,200 charcoal. That will amount to 170 coins. Yay! We have only 1 apple. Nice. Oh, that's good. I don't think everything's spoiled, so it all turned into fruits and stuff. This granary now finally being filled up. Oh yeah, they're putting stuff in there, which is good. That means that these don't have to walk so far to get their food stuff. That saves a lot of time. Happy with that. 355 people. So we still grow. It's slow because we've been building some production buildings, of course, like right here with the tavern and stuff, but we still grow. Alright, we should set batch size to 300, I think, at the moment. And then I think we might already get a worker in. Just one. and see if we can start to fill this up already. But I don't know if they will do that as long as there's no actual heights coming in. It could be that they will do that only when there's actual heights in, that they will then start to accumulate all the stuff. So we have to take a little look at how things will go, but not too worried about it. For now, we don't even have a person joining. Although, look at this. We have only 18 open vacancies at the moment, meaning that a lot of stuff gets done. So it's better for all the movement jobs and stuff that we have. There's still 1100 firewood in here. Why? All the dried fruits are out, though. So all the dried fruits have been carried around. Perfect. Wonder where they put it all. Oh, there's a lot in here. Okay. Let's take a look at the numbers now. Right, fruit. We have produced 4,000. We have sold almost 1,000 already, so that's good. I like that. You take a look at the treasury. Our balance is positive now, mainly due to the difference in exports versus imports. But hey, it's good. It's good. We've made a decent amount of money in taxes. We have local sales, which is good. This adds up to like 1,700 something, maybe even 2,000. Imports our salary is almost 2,500. So yeah, there's a little disbalance of 500 between what the town makes itself, what we have as expenses. But with trade we can compensate that. And we've bought a lot of leather lately, and I think we can skip that now, because we still have a ton of leather in town, 2,700, and soon we will be making our own. So that's a positive thing that will bring the expenses down and get the income up, because we can still sell shoes, maybe even more shoes than we did before, and we don't have to buy any leather anymore. Here comes the granary that we have been waiting for. Wow, that's going relatively fast. Everything is there. They can just build it and go on. Then we'll get the single cart parking in the stone well and stuff. Is the stuff already there for the cart parking? No, they're picking it up. They just switched from the house straight to this one, and now they're gathering all the resources for the cart parking. It would be nice if they could actually start to supply it to more buildings in the queue once something is done. I mean, it's planned, so why not deliver the goods already? That would be helpful. Alright, beer, horilka, and mead. That's all we're gonna get in here. Just the drinks. We'll set them up for 3,000 each, and then once a trader comes in, I would like to make sure that we get this stuff. I'm also going to set this up to have a lady hired in here, so that she can walk back and forth to already pick up small amounts. All the rest should be done by laborers. And then these guys don't have to walk so far anymore for their boots. New family came in. Hello, hello, Danilo and Katarina. Welcome. Both unemployed. They're probably going to buy some goods first or something. You're looking for a job, visiting and resting. Oh wow, they just arrived in town and they're like, we're not going to work. We're going to do some other stuff first. It's fine, though. It's fine. He's still turning a lot of the fish into dried fish, so that's important. Look at how much fish we have in here. And they're salt. Can't fish in winter. These batches just go too slow. They get so much fish in that they don't even have the time to make it all into dried fish. And this will spoil very soon. Plenty of room in here though, so they could just build those 10 fishing nets. I mean, why not? Let's set them all up to 10. It's set to build 10 fishing nets anyway, so... Ah, yeah, they're making a fishing net now. Oh, that's the thing. Once they are doing 3 batches of dried fish, they don't have the room to build fishing nets. So as soon as they're done with drying all the fish, they will be making the nets. That could also be a reason why you run out of nets at some point. There's so much fish in there, and they simply don't have the time to make the nets because they're only drying the fish. That could be an issue in this one, and especially in this one. Although these are not really drying the fish. At least not more. Well, we'll see. Hopefully they can get to finishing the nets as well, and that we can get a good supply. But those are little issues. You're like, why did I run out of nets? Everything is there. Well, they're already busy with 3 jobs. They can't do anything more, so we just have to wait. as soon as the fish spoils, it might open up more options. Like once these fish are spoiled and these batches are done, they can build 3 nets at one go, I guess. So that could make all the difference. So sometimes it's not like the game is bugged or something is going wrong. It is just that you've overproduced in amounts of fish and they don't have the work slots available to actually make the nets, which could be a genuine issue here when the spring comes in. So we'll have to see how that goes, actually. I wonder how that will be. And then still, as soon as the fish has spoiled and the 3 guys start fishing, there should be 2 more in here because we should have 5 during the good times. That can then still make the nets while the others are fishing. So should not be an ongoing issue. And of course these boats aren't repaired. Not because the boat yard doesn't want to repair them. It actually has everything. But it's winter time. They can't get the boats over there. So those are things to all take into account. Alright, one of the wells that we've set up here is done. The second one is being built. How are these 2 doing? Yeah, see, these are not completely filled up. So it does mean that they are used often. So these extra wells will come in handy. It's good we built those with all these people that live here. Kinda like that. Now I really want to see when the fish actually spoils, because apparently it should spoil quickly. Ah, only 66 left. So 1 more batch they can do after that one and then they're gone. These are making only 1 batch of fish nets. Probably that guy is doing that, so we'll see. We'll see. They'll get more nets, it just takes time. Construction completed. Another stone well, very good. We do need all these people to come and work with us, so it's good that they're now building those. That'll be for the best. So our town is running. Things are developing in the right way. We are growing, 360 people now, but we've set up the tavern and the granary. We've set up the granary for this whole part of town, which is good that we have that. That will be a big help for all the market stalls here. And we've started to set up the slaughterhouse and the tanner so that we can get our own leather as soon as we really start to grow our amount of cows. And that is the case. All the cow sheds have bull in it and cow, so could be that the next year during the summer we get a few youngsters and stuff, and then things should be fine. So yeah, it's interesting. Our town is flowing ahead at a right pace, and that for me makes it time to say thank you very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you have not done so, please subscribe to my channel. Leave all your comments in the comment section. I will respond to it. And then of course I hope to see you in a brand new video. Thanks so much and bye bye.